Hi everybody, it's me. Another in a series of videos. Actually, what we're going to do today is, I promised my friend Akeem, who you can find him hanging out at Geek and Sundry. He actually does in the Geek and Sundry log section, he actually does tutorials on impressions. He actually talks about impressions like, hey, where did the voice of Shaggy come from? On his other channel, he has things like how to do a Peter Griffin and some of the other characters. So he does some voice work on his own. And also some helpful hints if you want to learn about it, or even go to the Geek and Sundry forums, and comics have done stuff like that too. Like I said, I'm a big Kevin Pollak's fan. I finally finished reading his book, How I Slept My Way Up to the Middle, and it's interesting all the different people he talked to, and all his ups and downs and shenanigans and all the famous people he did. So what I did was I made up a list, and it's probably not a full list, but I'm going to go through everything that I have on my list here. And we'll edit it down to a nice little chunk of goodies, and just sort of show you and other people out there what I'm capable of. I think this is a direction I should have gone in, but I never really did. So we'll start off with, why don't we start off with Simpsons? So I can do some of the voices like Barney, hi Homer's your friend Barney. Let's go over the malls and get drunk. Okay. I can't do a Homer. I wish I really could do a Homer, but what else can I do? And then there's, of course, we're gonna end up with Mo. So, hey everybody, it's Mo. Come on, Homer, Barney, have a beer. It's on me, really. No, really, you guys owe me a lot of money, and if you don't, I'm gonna get the money out of you. And I have a bit of a look at it. I can actually do a Mr. Burns. Excellent, Smithers. Release the hounds. Smithers, who is that man? Oh, that's one of your drones in Sector 7G, Homer Simpson. Worst voice ever. And who else can we do? Oh, yes, and I can do Apple. Hello, thank you, come again. I can actually do anything. I got that from just listening to Peter Sellers. Actually, Peter Sellers, when he did there's an old movie called The Party, where he actually plays an East Indian done up in the face paint. Supposedly, somebody told me that in India it was actually shunned, because it's just like, what the heck is this man doing? He's dressed up in face paint. He is not one. Oh no, he's not one of us. He is. I bet my Wookiee. What else can we do? Comic book guy did. Oh, Krusty. Yeah. Hi everybody. Hey kids, tell your parents to go down to Swimland Funds. Tell them Krusty said. What we got next? Oh, Futurama. Do some voice in there. There's Scruffy the janitor. Yeah, I just scrub the floors, and sometimes I may, if I feel like it, I will do up the clean up the spaceship. And yes, well, sometimes I can do Kif. Kif is really just Woody Allen, just a little more anxious. But I really love Amy, but I so hate Captain Zaff Brannigan. But I have no choice. I'm the first officer. I have the shiny shoes. That's right, Kif. You have to shine my shoes whether you like it or not. And while you're at it, get me on the vid phone. I'm going to call Leela. We're going to do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, and Dr. Zoidberg. He's a little hard to do. You have to sort of do a Jackie Mason. He's an old 60s comedian mixed in with an old Jewish man's voice. But then you got to get sort of a in there as well. So Dr. Zoidberg is sort of a bit like this. Hello, I'm Dr. Zoidberg. I like chewing on shellfish. I'm a shellfish myself, but I'll eat them. Okay, let's get into some movies. Actually, I was just watching Son of a Woman the other day with Pacino, and what's going on? You're nothing but a bunch of you're bad men, you're bad bums. I should take a flamethrower to this place if I wasn't so blind. You guys disgust me. Charlie here, he's got integrity. You guys got nothing. Lance, George, you guys over there are bums. Mr. Hoffman, you're a bum. You're a little kid. You couldn't swear on you guys. This man, Charlie here, he's got balls. Hooah! I'll probably just leave this one in. This is my Walter White impersonation on my man's kid again. Willard White. I can be Walter White. Making math. Yeah, I'm a poor ass school teacher. I also got lung cancer. Actually, the cough before would actually be perfect for that. That's when my meds kick in. Okay. Oh yeah, Pacino, De Niro. I can't do a really good De Niro, but my favorite scene is from Heat from back in the '90s. It's the only scene they have in the whole movie. Right in that little coffee shop on the roadside, and they're sitting at the cross from each other having a coffee and saying like and sizing each other up, for the big showdown at the end of the movie. And it's just like De Niro's like, oh yeah, I've met you, and you know what? You're going down. You're going down. You know that? Because I'm the cop and you're the bad guy. So if I see you, watch out. And De Niro's just like, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I see you, you see me. If I see you, I'm gonna shoot you first. We gotta do our jobs. Oh yeah, you're going down. And then there's the other scene I like when he's interrogating Hank Azaria because he's actually sleeping with Ashley Judd. He's trying to intimidate Hank Azaria and say, like, you know what? We know you're top of that ass. And you know why? Because she's got a great ass. Ferocious, ain't I? I used to do some older voices, too. I actually were running Who Shot Liberty Valance the other day, which has John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart. I don't have my cowboy hat, so I can't switch. So this is roughly one of the scenes that was in Liberty Valance with John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart. Well, Pilgrim, you're a lawyer and all that, but when Liberty Valance comes after you, he's going to have a gun. So you know what? You better be packing a gun. If you want, you can come up to the ranch, and I'll show you how to use one. No, just a minute there, Tom. I'm a lawyer, and I fight my own battles. I don't need you. And if you don't like it, I'm going to sock you in the mouth again like I did the other day. Oh, here's some old stuff. This is a tribute out to. I used to do him back in the day, and actually Kevin Pollak loves doing it. Peter Falk from Columbo. That's a classic one. Pardon me, sir. I hate to bother you, but I had to do a few questions here. Where were you on the night of Monday the 21st? It says here that you were nowhere near the murder scene, that somehow you were over here doing your thing, but I just wanted to clarify it for you. Oh, and one other thing before I forget. Those shoes, where did you get those shoes? My wife has been trying to find me. Those look like very comfortable shoes, sir, and I'd really love to know where you got those shoes from. Why, what's wrong, Squidward? Squidward, what's wrong? SpongeBob, get back over here. You're supposed to be flipping Krabby Patties, not supposed to be playing with your friend Patrick. Oh, come on, Squidward. It'll be fun. You should come along, too. Come on, get the stick out of your ass. And here's an older one. Actually, I used to do Peter Lorre, which is, hey, you have to help me, Rick. What are you going to do? The police are coming after me. You have to hide me. Here's the papers. I don't work for nobody. I'm not going to hide you. I'm not going to protect your ass. You're actually going to go down. But no, Rick, save me. Save me. And so you take the Peter Lorre, and Peter Lorre was actually twisted into the Ren voice from Ren and Stimpy. You idiot! Stimpy, what are you doing? You fool! Gee, Ren, I don't know. Let's go over here and do some stuff. No, we have to go over here and check out the rubber nipples. We're rubber nipple salesmen. We have to make our quota for the month, or else we're in trouble. You fool! Okay, so we have the different accents that we can do. Here's a quick one for you. So today on Mythbusters, we're going to go blow up some stuff with my friend Adam. And we're just going to go boom. You know what? When in doubt, use C4. Remember, kids, safety first. Okay, I can do a variety of accents. I can do, a typical British accent. I did Michael Caine the other day, right? Michael Caine's basically, he's a bit of a Cockney. He's from that, but he talks a little bit more like this. He has more refined Cockney accent, or is there something called EastEnders? Now, not on people know much about Michael Caine, but other Cockney accents you can do if you do anything from a Guy Ritchie film or Layer Cake. Right, what's all this then? You know what? We're going to go over there. We're going to get tough with that old geezer. We're going to get the drugs and the money off of him, and then we're going to make off with it. We're going to make our own deal with it. What do you think about that, boys? Good, happy, just cracker. Let's do a Sergeant Major voice. So, what are we going to do, Sergeant Major? Money, but right, what's all this then? What, you'd rather be going somewhere else, but you'd rather be playing piano and march up the square, Sergeant Major? Yes, Sergeant Major, I'd rather be playing the piano. Right, off you go. What about you, Jenkins? Well, sir, I'd rather be going to the cinema. Oh, well, I guess the rest of you want to go to the cinema too. Right, off you all go. Right, by the number, Sergeant Major, march up the square. Quick, march. Actually, you can still leave the beret on, or you can do it this way. Get out the bagpipes. All right. Oh, you lads, you. Now, you know who I am. I'm Billy Connolly. I'm from Scotland. You guys know nothing about me. Well, you can always do, like typical Scott. Yeah. I don't know, Captain. Captain, I kind of changed the laws of physics. You know, it takes you 30 minutes to start the engines, and there's no other way around it. I don't know what to do. Oh, like I said, I was doing Dr. Zoidberg, so I can do, sometimes if I want, I can do a Jewish voice. You know, hey, what do you want? This isn't kosher. What do you think this is? Oi, Meshuggah bastard, I got a headache here, you wouldn't believe. Yes, and then sometimes if I'm in a good mood, I can do a German accent. So what is going on out there? You know, Mr. Blaine, we know that you're an American who are running a restaurant here in Casablanca, but we don't know why. And we just want to make sure you're not going to be helping Victor lives or escape our clutches again. To French. Well, French is easy to do, you know, you just got to talk like Maurice Chevalier. Oh, but you know, most French don't talk like Most French are just like, you know what? We don't care much about you Americans, and go forth and multiply. From South Park, from Carmen from South Park. You know, you guys, you're always picking on me because I'm fat. You know what? I'm not fat. I'm big bone. Isn't that right, Kelly? That's right. He's on my side. You guys suck. Let's do some classics. Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc? Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Yeah. By the way, Doc, I'm a rabbit too, you know. No, hey, you're white. You're a little gray. Wow, you're a little gray rabbit. I want to get my hands on you with my shotgun. You better watch out, or I'm going to take you down. It's rabbit season. Nah, Doc, it's duck season. Well, the other one one of my buddies used to do back in the day. He used to like that. He used to do Sylvester and his son. And Thuffer Thuckatack, son, what's the idea of that bag in your head? I'm ashamed to be your son, Father. You can't even catch a mouse for breakfast. Let's go a little bit sooner. Let's do, I can't do Fred Flintstone, somebody can do Barney Rebel. Barney, you are a mental case. That's right, Fred. I'm hanging out with you. I'm a mental case. Oh, yes, and the typical one is Bullwinkle the Moose from way back in the 50s. I can sort of do a Sid voice just like Dave Coulier used to write on his cocktails all the time. Oh, and then there's always the classic of doing a little bit of Popeye. Oh, what have we got going on here? You know what? I hate this kind of a voice. It's all this spinach. Makes me sound like crap, doesn't it? I am's what I am, and that's all that I am. And Eastwood. Now, in all the confusion, I can't remember if I fired 5 or 6 shots. Well, tell you the truth, I lost count. So you gotta ask yourself, do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Voices. And you do some of the ladies. Oh, hello, Mr. Conclusion. Oh, hello, Mr. Exclamation. How are you today? Oh, I'm watching television. Hey, what's that on top of the TV? Looks like a penguin. Oh, I can see that. A bit later than I get with Rob behind the TV. Ooh, got to watch for that. Marty, whatever you do, don't turn up the volume on the amplifier. It'll blow. That's heavy stuff, Doc. Heavy. Why does it keep saying heavy? Is there something wrong with the Earth's gravitational pull in the future? Christopher Lloyd was actually in Star Trek 3 Search for Spock, and he played Commander Krug, the Klingon. And we sort of did a take on him, sort of like doing the Jim from Taxi voice, you know. But we did a spin on it because the original line was like, Kirk, on the planet below, I have 2 Federation prisoners. Give me Genesis, or I will kill the prisoners. So then our spin was, since we were in the Army, we like to have a couple. One buddy used to do a spin when he did a pretty good Christopher Lloyd. His version was, Kirk, on the planet below, we have 3 cases of beer. Give me Genesis, or I will drink one of the cases of beer. Being in Kith. Kith is like a really cool band. You know what? And then Gene was sort of like, yeah, you know, being in Kiss, it's just like having steak and ice cream. It's just a psycho babble party all the time. And then the other premonition was, imagine if Gilbert Gottfried was part. You know what? Being in Kiss is like being in the Beatles, but we're Jewish. You know what? I'm just an old man, and you kids know nothing these days. When I was your age, we could get stuff for a nickel. You kids know nothing with your Nintendo, and your tweeting, and your twittering, and your thumbing around. When I had a thumb, We used to hitchhike and go across this great nation of ours. You guys know nothing. We knew how to have fun when we were kids. You kids know nothing. And going to school, heck, I had to walk this much snow up the hill, down the other one. It was uphill both ways to school. You guys know nothing.
Well, that's true, Grandpa, but you know what? You're not cool anymore.
I know what's going on.
I don't know.
And that's quite a bit already. I probably missed a whole bunch. Oh, Liverpool accent.
Yes, hello. Holly, we're from Liverpool. We're the Beatles. You know, we used to be cool back in the day, back when your grandfather was around. He thought we were like the bee's knees. You know, we just could have been called the Shoes, but it's just a name, you know. And I never said we were Jesus. I just said we were better than Jesus. That's all. Peace out, man. Love.
Oh, I forgot one. Don Adams used to do Get Smart back in the day, and then later on he became, most of you guys probably know Inspector Gadget. I'm always on duty. But I used to do him as Get Smart. Hello, Chief Max. Would you believe we're surrounded by a whole troop of chaos agents? No. Would you believe 2 Boy Scouts and a slingshot? And then it was Don Adams again, so you just take the same voice and you can translate it into Inspector Gadget. I'm always on duty. Go, go, Gadget, pogo stick. Go, go, Gadget. I'm always on duty. Oh, he also did back in the day a bit of trivia for you guys out there. He used to do a cartoon character back in the day around the same time as Rocky and Bullwinkle called Tennessee Tuxedo with Chumley the Ward. Gee, Tennessee, what are we going to do now? I don't know. Let's go talk to Mr. Whoopi. He has all the answers with his 3D BB. He had this actually chalkboard he used to pull out of this thing, and it was like a how-to for kids. Well, if you didn't know about how rain is made, well, thanks, Mr. Whoopi. We're going to solve the problem today. In my head. I have all sorts of voices in my head, too, that I don't usually say too loud. Oh, yeah, the other day I did, for my friend, Akeem, I did Christopher Walken. But I'm sort of doing a Kevin Pollak Christopher Walken, because, wow, he does a really good voice. Spider-Man frightens me. I don't know why, because he's fast. I think we'll just leave it at here like this, and hope you guys enjoy it, and have a good day. Peace out. Or is it peace out? I forget. What do the kids now do nowadays? Bumps, fists, I don't know. Anyway, take it easy.